All right. Finally getting to a long requested via Discord album, Ganger by Veeze. We're heading out to Detroit, y'all. Detroit rap is on the menu today. I don't know what to expect. Every week I post up a picture of the album cover on Twitter just to tease what's happening for the day. And a couple of people have said, oh, this is hard to get into at first. Like, great album, classic, iconic, all these different terms. But the first listen is really a challenge, and it takes a while for it to click. So give it some time. Okay. This is, I guess this is technically the deluxe version, even though it isn't listed as deluxe. There's 21 tracks, just under an hour, just a wee smidge under an hour. When it comes to Detroit, I don't know much about Detroit hip hop. I mean, I know Danny Brown's from Detroit. I like Danny Brown, fan of his. There's probably a couple other people I recognize in terms of names and stuff, but I don't know. Don't know what to expect. Album cover's kind of wild. It looks like it was done by hand in MS Paint or something like that, which is cool. Album covers are funny to me because some people do covers like that. Some people have like these super minimalist covers. Some people have these like professionally done, very detailed, all this. Like it's kind of funny how different artists land on different covers, and I'm always curious what the process is for that. Let's get going. I don't have shit to say. That's probably the shortest opening thoughts I've ever done there, about 90 seconds or so. We'll drop into track one. It's called Not a Drill. This is first time hearing Veeze for me. We got Pat Swish and Beats by Taz on production for the opening track. Drop it in. Detroit rap. This is from 2023. Yes, Kitty. Yes. Where are you? Oh, you're going to fuck with the water. Well, at least Kitty's going to fuck with the water at the beginning. I'll be right back. Kitty, don't fuck with the water. Come on. Don't do that shit. The gray cat, Hippo, he's gotten into this thing lately where he fucks around with the water bowl. Like right now it doesn't matter because I don't have any flooring. Like I kind of just let him splash the water all over the place. But now he's starting to like move the water bowl to make noise to annoy me. And not necessarily to annoy me, but he likes to get my attention because sometimes he just wants something. Anyway, that's my story. We're dropping in track one, Not a Drill. Here we go. First time listening to Veeze.
This not a lie drill, nigga. This is not a fire drill, nigga. Already. This the real thing.
Wow, that's my different.
Gang, yeah. Fuck that bitch at nighttime. Daytime she don't see me. Acting like an asshole. Pocket holding 50.
Yeah, this will be a challenge.
Spin that in the face, shot a nigga, still identity. Put a bigger dog food on you, can you flip it? Sippin' lean like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chilly with the bitches. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Bitch got full of all red, like it beef with cricket. I done that got head from every bad bitch in the city.
Cool production.
360 deal, pulling gimme.
I just gotta get used to his voice, his flow.
I'm on Sports Center. Rodeo put Achilles. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been in Spangler, homie. Bitches tagging ganger on them. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up nigga waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill, nigga.
Huh.
You better know that. Yeah.
Interesting. Like, I'm already picking up on some of the differences. Hippo's just going to be running around in the background. He's mad. I don't know what he's mad about, but he's mad. I think... So lately I've been letting them hang out in the garage. They just want to hang out in the garage, so I prop open the door of the garage and they just hang out in there for a couple hours. And I told them, okay, kiddies, you got to get out. I think he's mad because he's not in the garage. Anyway. Vocals are different. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. Flow is different. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. Kind of like, it's weird. It's not like a slur, like a slurring of words and syllables. It's not a mumble. It's this just kind of not crisp. We'll say that. Not that that's bad or good or anything. It's just not crisp. And I always like the sharp punch on syllables and clicks on consonants and stuff like that. I like it when rappers really kind of crack in and out of these these syllables and these sounds and stuff. So he's kind of got more of like a rolling sine wave than like spikes, sound spikes. And then the production, I'm noticing, okay, it's just looping, which no big deal. But there's this interesting, like, it's almost like a transmission where it's like I'm in first gear. He's not speeding up though either, but it's like there's these chunks of like, here's a section, here's a section, here's a section. It's very subtle, but I'm kind of hearing that. Anyway, let's keep going. We'll finish this one up.
Not a fire drill, nigga, this the real thing. Gang, yeah.
It's got this interesting patience to it.
But I seen it with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans pass
unimportant person.
Some horse skins. I don't got no bar, but these hoes say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. You might catch little bro ball and shit. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year.
The other thing too is he's not too worried about the rhymes. There are rhyme schemes in here. It is different. This is different. And I'm already starting to hear some of the subtleties.
Veeze a fucking hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a fucking hoodlum. Now you heard little cousin and they swinging shit like nunchuck. 3 hoes on me at once, this shit like Alvin the shit mug. Right now it's 6 lines on my ass, I ain't do shit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all niggas who wanna hit trend up. Tired of niggas stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, nigga, I'll blow your budget. I'm the fucking C, the Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan. This is not a fire drill, nigga.
Not a fire drill.
I'm my motherfucking
This is
grandma.
not a fire drill.
This is not a fire drill.
Just came here to let y'all know that Veeze is my favorite rapper. The best rapper in the fucking world. You dig? Okay?
Okay. Huh. Who was this? I swear this is Beyonce. No way it's not. No. Huh. Like, one thing that's always tough, right, with reactions, right? You give your first reaction and all this other shit, but at the same time, it's 3 minutes and 45 seconds of an hour. And one thing I have to be careful of is trying to, define everything and understand everything on the first track. My brain loves to try and do that. But this is why I really enjoy sitting down with albums rather than, it's not that I'm against doing reactions to singles, but if I just heard this one song by itself and that was it, and then it was off to a different song by a different artist, I wouldn't get to digest anything, And so that's why I really enjoy the album format, to digest what's happening with the artist. I don't really know what to say, and that's okay. My brain isn't kind of like the cat back there, just, what's going on? What is this? This is different. What's happening? And I kind of want to, even though like lyrically, the words that he's using, it's different. It's definitely different. Bougie bitch online says she want a fluffy puppy. Me, I got a pint on Amazon searching slush machine. There's a lot of shit, like, I don't understand what the fuck you're even talking about, bro. But, like, you get this. I fucked, but I seen her with her man, played it cordial. Right there. There's a lot being said right there. And what is that, 10 words? There's a lot being said right there. But at the same time, it's not necessarily trying to say a lot. It's just, here's what happened here. And then on to the next line. Put him in the UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patched with zebra stripes, tigers, and some horse skin. I don't got no barber. These hoes say I'm adorable. Let's just move on to the next track. I'm more concerned about clicking into the sound right now rather than, let's read all the lyrics and understand everything. So let's check out track 2, which is OverseasBaller. Producers are Badmon, which sounds familiar. Rocane and Don Cartier with a 0 there. All right, let's drop in. Track 2, OverseasBaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is kind of a cool sound right here.
Yeah. I dig my baby. I know that you should. You spend it too petty. How you gonna meet the plug? Same nigga sneak this, see me, give me a hug. Where the nigga location cap, why you trolling the hood? She say, Veeze, you so man, where I love you so I don't know. Purple line was in my dream, too much walk in my crib. Where I'm from, you ain't indicted, you ain't ballin', little nigga.
If you ain't indicted, you ain't ballin'.
Ain't no game I can run. Say the word, I had my shorty strip you out of your shit. Niggas playing police games with they ops on the net. Baby, do you wanna fuck? You ain't gon' add me to death. No, me and gang just hit the scene like blood Osiris and them. Bitch, you know that I got clashes by the outfit I picked. Nigga, that shit you got on trash, crop you out of my pick. Niggas need to get some rest and just stop popping that shit.
You out.
Crazy cancels, I was in, I gotta count it again. You see me with that hoe, boy, you know that I hit it. Yeah, this ice on my chest, got my heart in the fridge. Yeah, I'm overseas ballin', man, I feel like Nowinski. Who shot me in my back? No, my outfit just reached. Shut the fuck up. I cut them bitches short when I found out they pissed. Yeah, was raised around lords, I can't fuck up tradition. I do these bitches sad, left them right in the trenches. They biggest motivation, try to hurt Veeze feelings.
That one, I feel like vocally, his vocals sounded a little clearer. Which again, isn't necessarily bad or good, but it let me hear his voice a little better. And then I feel like I could hear his flow a little better on that. Does it just dump right in? Yeah, I kind of like that. I like it when songs just dump right into the next one. Interesting. Very interesting. So, Veeze, you so mean. Why I love you so much? I don't know. Purple line where it's in my drink too much. Where was it? Where I'm from, you ain't indicted. You ain't balling enough. Oh, fuck. How many indictments you got? None. You ain't shit. Playing police games with the ops on the net. Do you want to fuck? Baby, do you want to fuck? You ain't gonna eye me to death. Me and gang just hit the scene. Who's Bloody Osiris in them? I don't know who that is. An icon in the fashion industry. Okay. That shit you got on trash, crop you out of my pick. Oh my god, man. Count it again. Eyes low. Some prayer hands. Bow my head. Cup dark. Had to ask him how much cotton he pick. Cup dark. Veeze references dark drink in his cup and alludes to the history of cotton picking, and the phrase how much cotton he picked refers to the historical context of African Americans picking cotton in the United States. Yes, sure. But, like, what does that actually fucking mean? I understand the reference, but what does the reference mean? What does that mean to say that? To ask that? To consider that? Bitches cooking, rubbing feet like it's a wifey audition. Used to move the bag on 12 for meat and cash totals kissing. I'm watching my calories. No salt in my pimpin'. No salt in my pimpin'. Like, I'm watching my calories. No salt in my pimpin'. Like, I'm not going to get worked up over this shit. I'm not going to let it upset me anymore. We're all just pimping. You know, that's how it goes. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to burn calories by getting mad and working myself up. I wonder if that's what that means. If so, that's a pretty cool way of saying that. I'm going to watch my calories. No more salt. I like that. I really like that. I think that's pretty fucking cool, honestly. Okay. Well, let's go to track 3. Still easing in. It's kind of like if any of you, well, no one will ever see me do this, but when I get in a hot tub, I don't know if it's my Viking blood or what, but even when the hot tub isn't that hot, it's just like, ooh, easy. I gotta ease in before my Viking blood freaks out. I gotta ease into the hot tub. That's what I feel like I'm doing here. So let's move on to track 3. It's called No Sirski. No Sirski. GLA is the producer. Another quick one, just over 2 minutes. Drop it in track 3.
GLA. No, man. All right, gang, I got you. Yeah.
No grind.
Yeah.
Okay.
No jump back on that little bitty chopper stick.
See, that right there was totally different.
This shit real, cherish life before you lose that bitch. I don't miss old hoes, not even a little bit. Hit my cup.
See, this is wildly different from the shit I'm used to hearing. We're going to start all the way from the beginning again, which is that first line, the flow, like it, I don't even know if it was it on beat, was it off beat? But he just kind of like diddle 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 diddle, and then that was it. Like it was its own thing. That's what's standing out to me the most. The way this guy just delivers.
No, man. All right, gang, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. No jump back on that little bitty chopper stick. My habits don't include tricks. This shit real, cherish life before you lose that bitch. I don't miss old hoes, not even a little bit. 4-5 go up, blow his ass to Chattanooga.
Huh.
Taco tuck, boy, your ass can get a new one. This trap here, all raw sell sushi. Whack a nigga, throw him in the river, that's pollution.
That's
Room for the
pollution.
money still, room for improvement. Bands just like Nelly face, I'm a St. Lunatic. Hey, going outside, niggas ask me stupid shit. Same size boat bond, bigger than I ever been. He just try my shit.
He sounds like he's barely awake. But it's not even a sleepiness thing. It's like it's like when you watch the movie and the guy's been shot and he's bleeding out, but he's not. I can kick it. I can beat this thing. I can make it. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna make it like this. It feels like that. It sounds like that. And then this dark ass fucking production behind it. And then the shit that he's saying, it kind of just feels like this weird. I'm almost asleep, and in almost falling asleep, I've started to slip into the dream, but I'm not quite in the dream. But then take that concept and apply it to somebody who is alive but on the verge of dying. But then probably take that concept and apply it to somebody who's just really, really fucked up on drugs. Right? Trippy. Very trippy.
Y'all niggas like Hawaiian punch, nobody like you. Two nigga hoes
And some
on
of these
my bed,
some of these lines are just so
no nigga
odd.
can insult me. Paperwork party, rap niggas, police, iced tea. Playboy like Cardi, no cap, man, I might dilate. Money for the pussy, she not that indecisive. Ballin' with my brothers, I feel like Brooke and Robin. Man, I'm going ape shit, my climbing power stay big. This bitch go like 220, cops won't even chase it. I done clear the M, got no budget from the label.
Trippy, man. Trippy. Like, with that track, I want it to be dark as fuck. About 2 o'clock in the morning. Slouched way down, right? Way down in the chair. High as fuck. Can't move. Maybe I don't even have the lights on. And then just that. That's what I think of with that track. Not here to politic that pussy, I'll buy it. So I'm not going to win you over. Let's just make this very straightforward and transactional. This shit. Y'all like Hawaiian Punch. Nobody likes you. I don't know what that means, what Hawaiian Punch means. 2 naked hoes on my bed pillow fighting. That's fun. That's fun. You're salty. No person can insult me. Paperwork party, rap, people, police, Ice-T. So I know Ice-T, he had that song, Cop Killer. And then he went on to be like on all these TV shows as a cop. I always wondered, like, did Ice-T strike a deal? Be like, all right, I won't sing this shit anymore, but instead I'll just go into Hollywood and I'll play as a cop all the time. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. What happened? Oh, it scrolled me down. This bitch go like 220. Cops won't even. The car. Done cleared an M. Got no budget. And the way his thoughts are just kind of like, there's like darting, not cohesive, random thoughts. Ball on a hating ass person. Give him lupus. Cheap hoe, feeder octopus. She's used to tuna. There's probably a little bit of double meaning there, huh? Probably a little bit of double meaning there. 4-5 go off. Blow his ass Chattanooga. Keep taco tucked. Your ass can't get a new one. This chap here, all raw, sells sushi. Whack a guy, throw him in the river, has pollution. Room full of money, still room for improvement. Weird, man. Very different. Let's keep going. So like I can hear the people who go, oh, this is trash, right? I can hear that. I can hear why they would say that. I can hear where if you listen to 3 songs, you're like, what is this shit, right? And turn it off. I can hear that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm like scratching on the surface of what's actually beyond that wall. Because there is something there. But let's keep going. Rather than thinking about it, talking about it, we'll move on to track 4. You Know I. Producers are Mitch Gone Mad, West Gone Mad, and Bad Mon. Track 4, You Know I. Another quick one.
No, my bad. I ain't even mean to say that. What the phone? Yeah. Yeah. Running out ain't no option. Going broke ain't even my thought process. Sub that hard, got a whole roster. Let go of my swag like an Eggo Walker. Put niggas stash in the baby bottle.
Let go of my swag like an Eggo
haircut, but
Walker.
the lazy letter. Do shit, no deal, got a label sorted. Still gun tote, don't stare that hard. Little nigga is a new sheriff around. Hit the bank, get the bag like set it up. Boy, girl got gas like Chevron. Controlling the bitch like an analog. I shaking these bitches like Eleanor. I ain't dating these bitches, get carried out. Like the street, the bitch chew me and spit me out. Could took her world, I ain't even try. Girl gang my name, but don't wear it out. You ain't got a mean.
I feel like I know the sample in the background. I can't quite make out what the sample is saying lyrically, but I feel like I've heard it before.
Break my heart, riding by a trap, he ain't pack no hair around. Head of my left, got a fucking up lip glove. Man, I got a text, I'm barely
he's
up. Niggas ain't me, they just make it like this.
clicking off
bitch
here.
Wanna pick with the 7 out Chris Brown. You know why? Get fresh as hell, I ain't even gotta go out. I know why. Post say hip hop, but I ain't really got time.
I ain't really got time.
Hey girl, you know why? Yeah, you know why? Dog gon' love him, fuck him, leave him, boy.
I'll
I'm
fucking
fucking
beat
needle.
switch.
Check out my denim, ain't seen him, boy. I'm ahead of season. New honeys in that go Yeezy, make married bitches cheaters. I know fat agents don't see me, I got on bright my cleats.
See, he was tearing off, man.
Probably cause he study all my songs and we sound similar. Allergic to these broke ass niggas sipping syrup like Benadryl. Fetty Percy got him fighting demons, he ain't did a kill. What'd you say, Reed?
Is it Bone Thugs and Harmony? The sample? Bone Thugs and Harmony? I don't know. I think so. I don't remember how that song goes, but it sounds like, you know, it's something something Thuggist Bone or something like that. I wonder if that's off of Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know I dog and love him, fucking leave him. That's got to be a reference to Jay-Z, Big Pimpin', right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is one of my favorite hip-hop tracks. I was getting out of boot camp in the Navy, and I was on my way to the airport to fly to my first duty station. And the dude driving the van, and I had been in boot camp for what, 10 weeks or something like that? 12 weeks? So no music. And that was hard. A lot of it was already challenging to begin with, like being away from home for the first time and all that shit, right? But no music made it very hard. And this guy, we were in this van on the way to the airport, and he fucking blasted that song. And I was like, this is amazing. I didn't even think I knew who Jay-Z was at the time. I had no idea, probably. Jay-Z, because that was 2000, early 2000. So, yeah, the name Jay-Z, no idea. But that song was amazing to me. Allergic to these broke-ass people sipping syrup like Benadryl. Fetty Perks are kind of fighting demons. He ain't did a kill. She is not a bad bitch. Every pic she call an editor. So he's trying to make himself look good in the pictures, even though, not even close to that in reality. I'm not no trick. I put a gold digger on the back of a hearse. She said she wanted a sex tape with the kids. She had to neck me first. Cool beat switch. I like that he picked up his flow there, the tempo of his pace. Man, he was kind of tearing through. So he can crack off when he wants to. Boy girl got gas like Chevron, controlling the bitch like an analog. I ain't dating these bitches, get carry out. even know what the fuck that means, but it's funny as fuck to consider your relationship status and compare it to the idea of sitting down to eat versus takeout. That's just kind of funny, man. That's just kind of funny. Do shit, no deal. Got the labels salty. Still gun tuck. Don't stare that hard. You sheriff around. Running out ain't no option. Going broke ain't even in my thought process. Something about how I got a whole roster. Let go of my swag like Eggo waffles. So the commercials for Eggo waffles used to be Lego my Eggo. Like, don't touch that. That's mine. Type of thing. So that's got to be what he's talking about. No haircut, but the ladies love it. It's starting to click a little bit. A little. This track really helped. Because he cracked off on his flow. And I think with rappers, when they have pronunciation and delivery and flow that to me sounds a little lazy, I'm okay with it if I know they can crack up, ramp up the pace, crack off some sound. If they always sound lazy, then I just think, oh, they're just kind of lazy. They're not putting the effort in. So this track helps me a lot because I can tell, yes, he can rap. Yes, he can tear through. So so now the other sounds I've heard, I'm like, okay, all right. He's using these sounds as a tool, not as a crutch, essentially. There's a difference. Some people, I rap like this because I can't actually rap that well, but I just call it my style. Versus, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this performance, this vocal delivery in a specific way for a reason. Like on track 3, I believe, which was like the dark one, right? I already don't remember. Like having clean, crisp pronunciation and lyrics and flow wouldn't make any sense, right? He's trying to sound all fucked up and out of it. Anyway, let's move on to track 5. Producers are Ty Beats and Moon. GOMD, which I believe stands for Get Off My Dick. Get Off My Dick. Which is a J. Cole. I almost said Justin Timberlake for some reason. I don't know fucking why that name popped into my head. I don't even listen to the guy. Anyway, J. Cole's got a track called that. Anyway, track 5, GOMD. I like you, I know. You know I like that one. I like the cut beat.
If I had $1 for every time these niggas hate, I'd be rich like Jen, yeah. I got rich with baby face. We came up just make a play. And I feel just like Beyonce, niggas slush, say my name. I came back down front of no nigga, I bring more smoke to Taylor game. I'm the GOAT, dunk in front of free throw. Fade away, whipping dough, make it big shine. You can't say it ain't. I know if I wasn't that great, they wouldn't even be doing shade.
Like these lighter notes in the production.
Ain't never been no game. I don't even want to conversate, nigga, lie right to my face. Yeah, I probably under the jail, they know how much crime I did today. Damn, cry, baby Veeze, using hundreds, wipe it away. I don't got change.
Use the hundreds, wipe it away.
You hear what I'm saying? Fast forward a nigga, death day, make him meet his maker. Broke beef and nigga,
fast
make his
forward,
mama throw a fundraiser. 7 mile pop star, bitch, I'm just Timberlake. Fuck nigga.
And then there, of course, fucking Justin Timberlake pops up. What the fuck is this about?
In the refrigerator, dog living with a broke heart. Heard I hit his main one. Get off my dick, little bitch. Little bitch, get off my dick. Get off my little bitch, get off my dick. I might be OG shit. I might be OG.
I kind of like this, almost interrupting himself structure.
Get off my dick, little nigga, get off my dick. Hating ass niggas. I don't even know what the fuck going on, man. I'm like Justin Timberlake compared to y'all little ass niggas, man.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
What? I don't know what you're saying. What is this? What is this about Justin Timberlake? Cool beat. I like that beat. So this annotation says this line means that Veeze sees himself as being on a higher level or status compared to other rappers who are much smaller or less successful in the industry. Yeah, great. But what? There has to be something a little bit more specific about Justin Timberlake. Veeze compared to Justin Timberlake, who is a successful pop star. 7 Mile is a reference to a street in Detroit where he's from. Okay. But why Justin Timberlake? Like, there's all kinds of pop stars. It could have been any pop star. Why? There's got to be a reason. Maybe not. There doesn't have to be a fucking reason. One thing I've learned about hip hop is it's a fascinating genre where one line can be fucking paragraphs worth of depth, and the other line can be a complete fucking throwaway that doesn't mean anything. You know, people like me with their poor little brains trying to figure it all out. We turned fucking mountains into molehills and then fly face first in the mountain because I didn't see it there at all to begin with, right? Anyway, or molehills in the mountains. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm all spun around. I'm the GOAT. Dunking from the free throw, fade away. Why this one with Big Sean? Whip and do it, make it Big Sean. Oh, Big Sean's also Detroit. Okay. I don't even want to conversate. People lie right to my face. I'd probably be under the jail. They knew how much crime I did today. Crybaby Veeze. Use the hundreds. Wipe it away. Oh, that shit was funny. I really like this line, this statement. I like not so much what it means, but the creativity of it. The idea of fast forward a person. Death day. Make him meet his maker. Never really heard the phrase fast forward a person. Like people throwing salt, but it'll kill the player. Daydreaming about the walk heart in the refrigerator? What's this about? These annotations. Veeze is thinking about or daydreaming about a specific brand of cough syrup called Workhart that is typically used recreationally to get high. Like, who the fuck writes these things, man? The use of the phrase in the refrigerator suggests that the cough syrup is stored in the fridge to keep it cool, which is a common practice among people who abuse it. Anyway, like sometimes I read these annotations and I'm just like, it feels so white, doesn't it? And I didn't want to like say that, but it's just like, Jesus, God, could you like dial it back a little bit? Oh my God. Some people can't help themselves, I guess. I don't know. I do like when he got down to the end here, you know, get off my dick, little bitch, get off my dick. And then he gets it, because he kind of like, it wasn't like he fell off the beat. He threw in this little stutter of get off my, little bitch, get off my. And I like that like odd little hesitation, that little skip, because it's, I don't know, it just kind of gives it this silliness, but this genuine feel of get off, like get the fuck off me, like what are you doing? All up like get little bitch, get off me, you know, that kind of shit. I like that. Let's keep going. I'm not going to say, I don't want to make the claim that, oh, I get it and it's clicked yet. But again, still scratched on the surface. There's still something here. Like I don't listen to this and go, oh, this is just bad. No, it's different for sure. It's different from what I usually listen to. But there's something here. Let's keep going. Track 6 is called Sexy Liar, in all caps. Sexy Liar. Not just Sexy Liar. Producer is MOB What Up. Or I'll just say Mob What Up. Track 6. Here we go. Another short one. 2 minutes.
Oh my bad, I flexed on you, nigga. I wasn't even trying to. I'm fast.
Oh my bad, I flexed on you.
Oh my bad, I flexed on you, nigga. I wasn't even trying to. I'm at the top of key, you climb up here, you gon' need some hiking boots. Oh my bad, I spiked my juice. I told myself don't buy no juice. Put my crew against your crew, we throwing shows like taco food. She sent me all kind of news, baby, ain't got no time for you. But I'm a thought breaker, baby, I'm in the love, no thought crew. Holla, make your body move, give his ass and body fluid. Pull up to his gun, worry, better not bring no knife into it. He a mad fan, I understand, but we is not into it. Ask my Philly niggas about Veeze, he a slimy bull. When I met little baby, I already had 4 pockets full. She dreamed about her wedding, all I said is, hey, and how you do? My hand glowing. My hand glowing like my cup red.
Hey, and how
like
you
7 days of her cycle. I don't give a fuck, no free bitch. Whole game recycle. I know that you said this pussy mine, say it louder. I know that you said this pussy mine, say it louder. I really just like the way it sound when you lying. I really just like the way it sounds, sexy lying ass bitch.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm drunk as shit right now. I'm turned. I got motherfucking Sour Patch Kids, only peach flavor though, the watermelon shot of style. Let me tell you something. I'm making a 7-Eleven pizza in the oven right now, right? I got on all Uzi made shit straight from Japan. I got on motherfucking West Indy Air Forces right now. My socks match the sole of my sneaks. My bracelets match my watch. My watch match my hat. My hat match my braids. My grills, forget about it. Basically what I'm saying right now is the motion that I'm having, you can't even put this shit in 4K, bro. I'm just telling you right now. I ain't worried about no nigga. I ain't worried about no bitch. We can mix them together and make a cat dog. You hear what I'm saying?
What? You can mix them together and make a cat dog? What the fuck is he talking about? I get what he's talking about. I actually kind of really like that. You know, I go on and on about how much I don't care about fashion and how unimportant it is and who don't spend money on expensive clothes and all that shit, right? But I fucking love the idea of being in the house. Sounds like you got his buddy there in the background. Being in the house, just hanging out. You're fucking drunk as shit, eating Sour Patch Kids, making a 7-Eleven pizza. But you're fucking just head to toe, ready to go, right? Looking amazing, and in looking amazing, feeling amazing. And I don't need no bitch. I ain't worried about nobody. Like, everything's fucking great. I'm drunk. I got my pizza cooking right now. I'm gonna call up my bro, leave a message, and tell him just how fucking amazing. You can't even capture this shit in 4K. That's living. Right there, you know? That's fucking living right there. You gotta enjoy yourself. Fucking Lil Uzi Vert enjoying himself. That's just amazing. I don't know if he meant to do this on purpose. This towards the end here. I know you say this pussy mine, say it louder. And then he repeats that line. And it made me think of like military. I can't hear you. So that they have to yell it again even louder, right? So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe intentional, maybe not. I don't give a fuck about the freak bitch, the hoe getting recycled. Good for Veeze to recycle. That's good for the environment. Good for him, you know? Don't have to throw her in the river and that's pollution. We have already learned that's pollution from previous track. You throw her in the river, that's pollution. So good for Veeze. So mindful of the environment to just recycle the hose. She dreamed about her wedding. All I said is, hey, and how you doing? Oh my God, dude. I'm a thought breaker. I'm in the Love No Thoughty crew. Hollow, make your body move. Gives his ass embalming fluid. Okay, sure. Hollow point. Cuz said it's gun war. You better not bring no knife into it. He a mad fan. I understand, but we's not into it. Put my crew against your crew. We throwing shells like taco food. I feel like I'm starting to. I don't want to say I get it. I don't want to say I get it because I don't know. Sometimes when you pronounce something like that or announce it, it kind of sounds dumb. But I'm starting to like laugh a bit. I feel like it's starting to soak in a little bit. This fucking guy. Veeze. Let's move on to track 7. It's called Broke Phone. It's featuring Lucky. Producer is Bass Kids. This is track 7. About 3.5 minutes. So I like Sexy Liar. That end with Lil Uzi Vert was great. Cool beat. I like it. It's kind of ethereal sounds. Spacey.
That shit read 200,000. I still know the rules, but that shit read 200,000. I still know the rules, but it's silent. I speak the truth, but the slimy is no rule, but still a mafia. Louis everything, but I'm proud of you. You can't turn a motherfucker against me till your dollar's up. Codeine on the way, but I'm sober for the day. I woke up at 8 p.m. I make 100K.
Woke up at 8 p.m.
I got really sick friends. Do whatever to keep me safe. Happened so fast they thought I paid. That shit read 100,000. I still know the rules, but
that's a mill.
Hey, that shit read 100,000. I
like 600,000. It's that Kanye check, they send it through the wire. I think I might get TED Talk, so many I inspire. We come take heads off your block, reporting live. Only time these niggas show they passion when they hate a man. My young niggas tweaking, no respect, they kill a made man. I'm just young rich junkie, cup so dark it look like slaveland. I wake up so wavy, sometimes think I slept in a waterbed. Fuck everybody. Fuck everything, nigga. Fuck going on, nigga. I'm purposely toxic.
I'm purposely toxic. So here's a good example, a good display of he's. I almost want to just say like he screwed his flow, for lack of a better term. That actually might be the correct term. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that term. Screwing your flow. Is that like a legit? Is that real? Or did I just make it up? I've probably seen it before somewhere. He's kind of in this lane again of, we're just distortion, but not like a metal, loud distortion, that kind of shit. But like, just my head's fucked up. I'm kind of shifted over in this other lane. And sometimes when you're in that state, barriers come down a little bit. Not like he's had a problem with expressing how he feels, right? But sometimes it's the barrier of it's almost like a sense of vulnerability. Like this line here: only time these people show their passions when they hate a man. And he doesn't really emphasize that, but this has come up a couple times now. Just the general idea of being hated on. And, whatever, that's not like it's a new concept in hip hop, especially with competition and fan bases and all this other stuff. But he's in this other lane, and it almost makes you wonder, why the fuck, how come the only time people are passionate is when they're hating on something? Why don't we have passion for something that we enjoy, something that we love, something positive? Where's the passion when that's supposed to be happening? Who knows, right? But it's interesting that it's just kind of casually tossed out there. What was the Kanye line? It's that Kanye check. They sent it through the wire. Obviously, reference the track off of College Dropout, but also wiring, a check to somebody's bank. These young people tweaking, no respect to kill a made man. I'm just a young, rich junkie. Cup so dark it looks like slave land. He's mentioned that a couple times now. There's been some references there with the cup being so dark and referencing to slaves. And I wonder how that plays into it, his thought process. When you're fucked up and you're kind of thinking about... It's weird. Sometimes when you're fucked up, there's these weird moments of clarity where you don't really consider things that you normally would when you're sober. It's almost like you see through the veil a little bit. The fuck's going, fuck everything, fuck everybody. I'm purposely toxic. I don't know what it means to wake up so wavy. Like, you're still like hungover, you're so hungover, you're wavy maybe, I don't know. I think I slipped in a waterbed. Let's keep going. Interesting sound again.
His attack on his head, leave him on the glass like car did. Sorry, I don't broom jump, walk hard, my only bride, nigga. See my stash and cry, man, that bitch my joy and pride really thin.
Interesting. So is this why he says wavy Navy gang? Because I wake up all fucked up, I can't stand up straight, I'm all wavy. I'm laughing at that because I was in the Navy, and the term sea legs is absolutely real. You got to get your sea legs. When you're on the boat, you're just like, fucking, oh, jeez. Oh, shit, true story, there was one deployment when we were out to sea for 100 days straight. I was on an aircraft carrier. Those things don't move that much, but they do move. And we were pulled on when we got on shore in the Middle East somewhere, I got land sick. Yeah, that's a real thing. For about a half an hour, I kind of had a headache. My stomach was upset. And I kept, even on solid ground, I would do that shit. Because I was so used to movement. Because for the last 100 days, 3 months basically, 3 months and some change, I've been on a boat. in the water, just constantly moving, constantly moving. So I actually got land sick. Wavy Navy game. This verse 3, this shit read 200,000. 2 years ago, I even had all these problems. Fucking, it is fascinating how like money can be such a solution and then bring so many more fucking problems. But I wonder, you know, again, in this state of being all fucked up, it's just gotta be a mind trip, especially if you come from nothing, nowhere. And all of a sudden, you're just getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like a couple years ago, nobody would give you the time of day. No one would fucking talk to you. Nothing, right? Nothing. And now all of a sudden, all this money, all this attention, all this shit. That's just got to be a mind fuck. Anyway, cool track. Pretty cool track. And then two, this line, I'm purposely toxic. He says it a couple times. I'm purposely toxic. Need to stop being so damn childish. I like that he puts that in there too, but I feel like the purposely toxic is kind of like a defense mechanism for anybody who would show up after you've got all your money, after you've gotten all your attention. Oh shit, you wouldn't talk to me before, but now all of a sudden, now I got money, now you want to talk to me? No, fuck off, right? Like purposely toxic, trying to drive these people away because now all of a sudden they're swarming around you. Let's move on. Interesting album. This is called I want to say 76ers, but I'll say 76ers. Probably 76ers. It's just written that way. Babyface, Ray, I Swear, our features. We got Rocaine and Don Cardier for production. Track 8, I'll say 76ers. I kind of like Broke Bone. I'm going to give it a heart there. We got a 4-track run right now for hearts. That's pretty good.
My heart cold, I put ice on it like it's swollen. My pocket's fat and I'm hugging on it like I'm Norbit. I'm hungry, fuck. Hold on. What I say?
What I say?
On their ass. My heart cold, I put ice on it like it's swollen. My pocket's fat and I'm hugging on them like I'm Norbit. The street nigga, I turn bougie quick on the porch. I might miss Thanksgiving, we on Ocean Drive with foreigns. I've been off the porch, ain't too deep, shit I'm snorkeling. Call me Pistol P, pass that bitch to my boy, yeah. Young bitch with me, feed her chips and juice, she ain't even grown yet. It's me, Ray and G, we 3D, but that's 4 mil. H1 break that pill, give me geek, I'm the nerd man. I need a rich gang, I know young thugs and birdmans. Cause he in the tent with a bag of oranges like a burger.
I can't tell you if the pussy good, I get all here. 2022 sitting low, watch me crawl past. Little nigga, I'll fuck your bitch, I'm with all that. I'm a bull, I'm like Curry, I got pulled. Mask down over my eyes, and I know wood clip is full. Who got work, bust a judge, sell your soul for a buzz.
Took a Tesla, VV'd up, Elon Musk, yeah. I be in the trenches, we teed up, feed my cup. Lay this nigga in this.
Okay, I'm not really. I mean, this one doesn't do much for me.
On the Glock, look like Baccarat, we shop a lot. She ain't never seen his wrist before, this Vacheron. Tweaking in that Rari late at night, don't stop a lot. Been I walk them down, run me that whole kit, I need these, nigga.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. That one doesn't really do much for me. It's fine. It's not a skip. It's not amazing. It's kind of not really much of anything, honestly. I feel like with that one, I probably would have just like. Well, it's funny because I say that. I say it's not a skip, but then at the same time, then I'll go, yeah, they probably shouldn't have put that on the album, which implies that it's a skip. But really, what I mean is, when I say that, I feel like it doesn't necessarily add anything to the experience. So it's not so much that it needs to be taken away and skipped from a listening point of view, but I think about it from the other side of the coin of if I was assembling a playlist, if I was assembling an album, would I put this song in? Probably not. But it's not that it's bad. It's just, it's fine. It's fine. I think really for me, nothing really jumps out in terms of like silliness, funny. Nothing's really that new. I did like, I turned bougie quick on a poor bitch. I like that. That's funny. But yeah, okay. All right, well, there you go. This one's called Robert De Niro. This is track 9. Producers are D. Freezing and 614. I'll say Ace. 614 Ace. Here we go. Track 9. Robert De Niro.
Gang, 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 gang. Got Angie in this bitch with me, nigga. Wham in this bitch with me.
Kind of like when he goes on these little, like, mumble rants before the track starts.
You feel me?
What, like, he's just in the booth, just muttering to himself. Blah, 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 blah. I like this little.
Baby, give me some cash.
D-Dot cold as a motherfucker, oh God.
Play with me, just put it on me. Put no dog,
Nice
got 10 on my
bass.
juice. Put a look like Batman in the coupe. I don't want nobody see me at 10. I'm on the roster, she sending me news. That drink on my belly like Winnie the Pooh. A nigga try to call me, I don't care about your mama. Your sister, your
Drink
cousin,
on
I'm
my
killing them
belly
too.
like
I'm losing my
Winnie
mind
the
with this money, she asked for 1,000. You know I gotta give her a 2. I'm touring this house, got her and her friend with a rider, and I don't know what I'ma do. We giving them money and driving off pistols and rifles, and we ain't gotta tell them the truth. I could just kill them condoms, but that ain't gon' do. That ain't gon' do. I fucking no condom, you know you my permanent boo. Now you my permanent boo. We don't spend time, but I buy a purse with the shoes. Purse with shoes. Bitch, so geek 61G, nigga, perk ain't cool. The way that I hit it splashing, feel like I jumped in the pool. Yeah, see, I'm in the mall, so I'm still walking the line, gotta follow the line. If I for the third, I'm pull up right on your block, got nothing to lose. This shit I rock, got zebras and cheating and passion like I'm in the zoo. Take over the project, sleep in the dog food, feel like I'm fat and go. Can't stop.
So he's in that lane again, this kind of altered state, fucked up lane again, but not heavy, not like way down in it, not like what that track 2 I think it was, or 3, no Sirski. I think that was that one. And again, I feel like this vocal style, this delivery aligns with different attitudes that he's expressing. So I pulled up, looked like Batman in the coupe. It's just kind of funny. Don't want nobody to see me. Had to tint the roof. I'm on the road. She's sending me news that drank all in my belly like Winnie the Pooh. Person tries to cross me. I don't care about your mama and your sister, your cousin. I'm killing them too. I'm losing my mind with this money. She asked for 1,000. You know I got to give her 2. I'm too indecisive. Got her and her friend want to ride it, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Could give them money, dropping off pistols and rifles. We ain't gonna tell them to shoot. I could just kill them with kindness, but that ain't gonna do. That ain't gonna do. So he's in this vocal style that, I mean, to me aligns with being stressed out. He sounds stressed out. And then to compensate or to deal with the stress out, the stress, the cope is fucking, you know, I'll just say drugs in a general sense. So he's fucking essentially self-medicating, but then that he puts that into his delivery. So it's kind of neat. I like that. I think it's important. I often, well, I don't know how often, but I often say that when it comes to hip hop, I feel like rapping is the hip hop version of the guitar from rock. How you rap is very similar to how people play, you know, and a lot of people can rap, a lot of people can play guitar. But everyone's got their own certain style and their own certain way of doing things. And you can hear one rapper and you can hear a guitarist and go, oh, I know who that is. Just from the sound, the style. And so I like that Veeze is using this style of this kind of like screwed delivery when he's talking about shit that stresses him out, which forces him to cope and self-medicate. It works. It works. Let's keep going.
Just put up with that drink. That's my hero. He not a made man. He acting like Robert De Niro. Yeah.
Interesting, man.
Nigga, I'm paid, yeah, but I need a raise. I started from 0. Gang. Know that, gang. Nigga, I'm paid, yeah, but I need a raise. We ain't gonna never get full.
Love when the bass comes back in, man. Like that kind of break right there.
Starting to think it's a mix. She wanna fuck with the kid, go to sleep. I think she a milk. What? He told my money, I seen me, don't got it on him. I don't even think it exists. I
don't even think it
I started
exists.
seeing him drink when I'm taking the pill. I need to stop all drugs, I'm treating the bitches I love like pieces of shit. I been paid, man, I need a raise.
And the distortion kind of comes in a little bit more toward the end.
That's my hero. Gang.
Interesting track. I like Robert De Niro. Back it up, I missed the front there. Wait, gonna never get full. I'm just gonna eat till I'm fat and I'm greedy and rich. She's telling her friends we fucked, but they never see me and they start to think it's a myth. She want to fuck when her kid go to sleep. I think she's a MILF. He talking about money. I see him. He don't got it on him. I don't think it even exists. I need to cut back on the mud. I started seeing the drink when I'm taking a piss. I need to stop all the drugs. I'm treating the bitches I love like pieces of shit. Again, we're almost, it's odd, but it's in this, like this altered state. But in this altered state, we're getting these glimpses of clarity. And really what it is, something I appreciate about this is it's not glamorized. Obviously, he's not bragging. He's not flexing. He's just fucking kind of lost in it. But he sees himself lost in it. There's awareness. And that's so important. That is so important. Awareness is the first step to whatever change you're trying to make in your life. And I like all that because he's putting it in his music. And that's important because people are listening to this music. People are hearing this shit. That's important. It's important. He is sneak dissing fan. Fucking weirdo. That would be kind of weird to be a sneak dissing fan. Seems self-defeating, but you know, some people are into that. Oh shit, I have to cough, I think. Okay, let's move on to the next track. I liked Robert De Niro. I like that one quite a bit. Pretty fucking good. We got Boat Interlude with Lil Yachty and Rocaine and Ayo Prophet producing. All right. Well, let's check out the old Boat Interlude. Lil Yachty. This is track 10.
So fuck the cops. Spend 100 plus on jewelry, so do the math.
Yachty sounds very different.
I was getting necked up like a teen giraffe. She didn't believe my monthly bills till she seen the staff. My doggy hoodie got online and spelled the rafe like Raph. All of my chains white gold, like I'm second place. I'm sure this bitch I had her
white
maybe
gold.
My second place. I came out ready, she went back down for a second taste. All of my doggy stacking M's, put a bitch on Tim's. My youngest bitch can't hold water, shit Southside Gym. I'm rich as hell, don't hang with shrimps, I'm a hipster whole pimp. I'm geeking, can't feel both my feet, forced to walk with a limp.
I could take her to Balenci, pussy C on her pumps. Give you all the bags you want, but with the kilos no front. Made the bitch get on her knees, look at me when she suck. Eyes look like I'm Chinese, I should be with Chris Tucker. That nigga don't want smoke, he's second hand puffin'. I get a nigga wet, just one hand gesture. Why wouldn't both be right here with me, bitch, I'm wavy gang. I'm in the same crew as one bitch, I'm an underground king. Bitch, I'm so solid, cut my wrist and you gon' see concrete. Bitch, I'm so solid, cut my wrist and you gon' see concrete.
Ha. Another interesting song, man. I feel like the album's taken a bit of a turn. We started out, we had some silliness going on, but now we're like kind of in a little bit of a darker space, a little bit more of a serious space, which surprises me a little bit. I don't know why it surprises me. I don't know anything about the guy or the album, so I shouldn't, fucking be surprised. But really what I'm noticing the most is both Lil Yachty and Veeze, again, their vocals were shifted over. And I don't know if they're doing that naturally, if they're using an effect. But my brain's almost like, it's almost like pinging like a flag of, hey, voices are shifted over, they're kind of screwed. So now they're in this lane, and Veeze, when he's in this lane, it's not really a positive lane. It's more of something that's things that are bugging him, things that are stressing him out. I know she's gonna love me the same if we don't talk for a month. That shit from Hutch. It's not crazy. Do it twice so they don't think it's luck. That I wonder if this is like a reference to his music. Do it twice so they don't think it's luck. Like hit twice or something. I don't know. Who knows? My money, different color, rainbow. I think that's sus. Sus is slang for. Okay. So this is what the annotation says. Veeze is using the term as sus as slang term for gay and referring to their money as gay because it features different colors like a rainbow. Okay. I was thinking rainbow as in like the ink is off, so it's probably maybe it's counterfeit, therefore it's suspect. Like this is suspicious. Why is my money got this weird ink color to it? Does that mean it's just like fucking counterfeit? I don't know about the annotation, what they're on. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Who fucking knows? Who knows? I don't. Whatever. So many different hoes on me. I think I'm a sponge. And so I wonder if hoes, like bitches, obviously, but also like a water hose. And then sponge is something obviously that absorbs water. It's kind of an interesting line. Especially if you think of water hose and bitches hose and the amount of water that can come out of a hose and the amount of bitches that are all up on him. And if he's like absorbing all of that, and especially if they're trying to get some money from him. Anyway. But I mean, it kind of puts in this idea of like leeches, you know, all these people trying to feed off of them maybe. Anyway, my mama thinks she made me great. I think it's the drug. I used to think the greatest thing to be was a thug. Now I run an operation. I toast drinks with the plug. Bro got murder on his mind. All I think about is blood. Be careful how you look my way, boy. It's demons amongst us. I can take her to the balance. Put CC on her pumps. Give me all the bags you want. Made a bitch get on her knees. Look at me when she's sucking. Eyes low like I'm Chinese. I should be with Chris Decker. That's got to be a... God, what's the name of those movies? I own them. I got to look it up. Rush Hour. That's right. Fun movies to watch. It's been a while since I've seen those. I pour the lean so dark, it's like a little Haitian person. Pour the lean so dark. Been trapping since a baby. Never needed a babysitter, but I cry like a baby if I don't get my way. Interesting. There's just these little hints of self-awareness, of seeing these sides of himself that he doesn't like. And it's important to see it. It's important to look at that. It's important to acknowledge that. You can't fix shit. You know, you can't improve yourself as a person if you don't acknowledge these things. Some people, they try and like hide it away, you know? And you can see it too. Like I used to work with a guy, he was fine, decent person, not like a bad person, but he was the type of guy that liked to joke around with people, ha ha, give him a hard time, ha ha. But boy, if you cracked a joke at him, he'd get so fucking, he'd have to like triple down on his joke. And then if you shot back again, fucking quadruple down. Like you could tell it pissed him off so much if somebody cracked a joke about him. But all he did was crack jokes about other people. It's just like, bro, do you not have any idea what's happening right now? Do you realize how ridiculous you look? How upset you get over the thing that you do to everybody else? Anyway. It's odd when that happens. Let's keep going. I was kind of okay with Boat Interlude. It was an odd song. But, I mean, a bulk of this album has been odd, so not necessarily a problem. This is track 11. It's called Tramp Stamp. We got D. Freezing as a producer. This is 2.5 minutes. Dropping in track 11. I like the beat.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave how I came in. Fake broke on a bitch cause she fake bad. Try to fuck for her ass what her name is. Every mode on a bitch, she ain't say yeah. Unlaced rigs, my mind playing tricks. Replays of the hoes that I paid to hit. You want a competition, first catch my attention. Nigga faking litty, leave that for the bitches. Fake love all I'm getting, be with that you sippin'. Full red, make my cream so like a penny. The drink be calling me the most when I think about quitting. Slime ball like P. Diddy, cake walk to get it. Most sons in history, I should be in Guinness. I can't incriminate, I live illegitimate. Need to stop making hoe snakes before they kill me. Need to stop making promises, I know I live fast. She fucking on the famous nigga, know that pussy wet.
Again, he's in this place again. Like, this isn't glorious. This isn't a celebration. It's just kind of like this haze.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm in fuck the fame mode, still get the wake up. I can't wear no belly, baby, used to be my play club. Lot of shit in my blood, but it ain't no hate though. Fuck the TSA though. jet, turk, Keiko. No participate, broke man hobby.
And his flow is very odd.
Dog man, he ain't got no damn dollars. Crooked always plotting. Gangsta Bumpy Johns. Type of nigga see ballers. Wanna fire you. Type of nigga get nowhere. Dick round. Gang.
Oh, those last two lines are really good. I kind of like Tramp's stuff. Even though it's odd. His flow is like bumpy. Kind of jarring. Well, no, not really jarring. Just a little bumpy. But I wonder if that's an intentional sound tool, you know? Clearly he can rap. We've heard him do that. These last two lines. Type of person see you ballin', want to foul you. Type of person get nowhere, dick riding. So there's haters and those who live vicariously through you. Huh. I'm kind of liking Veeze, man. You know, I'm glad people warned me, like, hey, it takes a while to get used to this, because it does take a while to get used to this. I feel like it's starting to click. I'm not necessarily in the lane of like I'm totally into this and I love it. No, I'm not there yet. But Veeze is starting to click with me. Veeze is actually, there's a lot more to this guy than what it sounds like initially. And it's tough, you know, like. It's tough to sit down and listen to something new. That's something that challenges what you're used to and takes you outside of a space that you enjoy. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but this is a different style from what I typically listen to. But this guy's impressing me, man. He's saying a lot of shit. And he's not like whining about it. You can tell it's just, these are things that just weigh on him. And it's been this persistence of just kind of weight. But all of that weight has like soaked into the music as well. You can just feel this like just stress. Just this stress. And honestly, that's something I can connect with right now because I've kind of been dealing with stress this year. It's not been a wonderful year for me personally. Nothing bad has happened, nothing awful. Kind of like what he's going through. Like it's not like all these terrible things have happened and he's all stressed out and depressed. No, it's just like, it's all these little things. And it's all the little things all the time that just pile up and press down. And maybe that's why he clicks with other people so well. A lot of shit in my blood, but ain't no hate though. Fuck the TSA though. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Veeze for saying that. Fuck the TSA. God, I hate them so much. They're so annoying. No persistent pay, though. Brokeman Hobbies. Kept a 4 off the pint. Pouring Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers' number was 4, right? Dog Mad, he ain't got no damn dollars. She told me every problem while we was having lobster. Like, that's a great line. Out with some girl or whatever. Having a nice meal. And what is she doing? Complaining the whole time. And this came up earlier, you know, why people only have passionate when they're hating on things. Rather than, you know, where's the passion when you're... But like, hey, we're having a nice dinner. Why not forget about all the shit that you hate and just enjoy, like, be here. Be present. Enjoy your meal. Now, I'm going to complain about every problem. I'll spend every dollar on a dead body? I don't know what that means. No bro on hikey, get exotic broccoli. It's got to be a fucking pot reference, right? Blicky got me comfy. Zanny got me confident. Crooked, always plotting. Gangsta Bumpy Johnson. There was something else in verse 1 that he said. Actually, there's a couple things. Let's see. I'm going to leave how I came in. Fake broke on a bitch because she fake bad. I thought you were a bad bitch, and now I hear it with you in person, and I'm not impressed. So, oops, surprise. I'm broke as a joke. I ain't got nothing. Sorry, no. Sorry, you know. Tried to fuck before I asked what her name was. Airplane mode on the bitch. She ain't say yes. God damn. But then he's got this thing about kids. Most sons in history I should be in Guinness. Oh, this was slime ball like P. Diddy. Cakewalk to get it. I really am curious what that means. I feel like it could mean a lot of different things. Slimeball, like P. Diddy, like I'm just as bad. Maybe I'm just as evil. But maybe he's also saying, you know, cakewalk to get it. Like if you are a bad person, it's so easy to fucking make money that way. That's the first thing I get from that. Fake love, all I'm getting. Veeze, what's that you sipping? The drink be calling me the most when I think about quitting. Need to stop making hoes snakes before they kill me? I don't understand the snakes part. Need to stop making promises. I know I live fast. She fucking on a famous guy. I know that pussy wet. You lonely enough to fucking lame person. I feel bad. Oh, Jesus, man. Let's keep going. Oh, and then the tramp stamp part. She said she wanted to tap Veeze, told her tramp stamp it. And then you get the interlude. It just kind of like, not like fades out necessarily, but I told her tramp stamp it. Veeze, yeah, tramp stamp. And again, it feels like he's in this place of this weird mind fuck of who's this? This person doesn't even know me, but she wants to have my name tattooed on her body. You know, that's just fucking weird. It's a mind fuck. Let's keep going. Next track is called Weekend. The producer is G-Lock. This is track 12. Dropping into 12. Weekend. Interesting album.
Yeah, this shit ain't for the weak, man. You ain't getting money, you was ballin' for a weekend. Just getting started already in the deep end. This just started, but I know it
interesting
get
beat
deep.
structure here.
Slice out this shit like a
I can't
piece.
find it.
Bought a little hoe, number red in my recent. She for the whole city, how she'll keep.
I can't find the beat.
Shit probably was the people. Spent the appetite, just on walk me and keep link. Take a million L's to prevail like it's easy. I ain't wanna do the song, I act like I was sleepy. Take a good bitch, make her bad, then release her. Main bitch got her own cash like Keisha.
There it
is. Pink and blue and it like Easter. I'm in the rap with Uchi Tunski, SRT. I brought so many hearts, sorry babe, I'm not loving. Girl, that ass big and it's soft like a love seat.
It's soft like a love
cash from real shit. Even though you let that nigga fuck, I still fuck with you. Even though you never write a rap, you a part of this. How the hang shit been working out, I'm just curious. Hoes mad as hell, they at work on their period. Still thugging, I ain't touched a meal. I'm nigga rich. Still fresh as death, I'm a new box of cigarettes. Whole bunch of bottles and they red and they cola. Take a brick, go to the club, trip the whole song. This ain't for the weak, man. I'm ballin' year round, these niggas just weekend. Walking through the crowd, Gursky sing.
Something that's fascinating about this track, because he said it a couple times now, this ain't for the weak men. But he's saying it with a weak sounding voice. I don't know how artistic this guy is. I'm starting to trust him a little bit in terms of what he's doing. I think there is a little bit more depth to Veeze than first lets on. Because he sounds weak. And I think he sounds weak on purpose. I think he's doing that on purpose. Like, this ain't for the weak men. And I got to tell you, I've been doing this. And I'm fucking, like, he sounds exhausted. And it sounds, you know, purposeful. This is fucking wearing me out. He's still doing it. It hasn't defeated him. But it sounds like he is worn the fuck out. And, of course, he's got this little bit. Rich off the fucking mumble rap. Veeze speak up, probably criticism that he's heard from people about his voice and his flow and what have you. Let's keep going.
Smell like Niro, walking through Neiman. They want two-step, no reason. Little do you know this, my made 100 G's then. Cut real black like Beanie Man. Fucking on a raw man, I might need a beat planet.
Trippy song. Very trippy song. Trippy beat too. It took me a long time to find the loop of that beat structure. Once I found it, I kind of liked it. Pretty cool. Serving undercover cops just to keep up. This not for keep ups. This money gone. The week up, as in like the weak. Well, it's spelled EAK, so as in weak people. The week up, like the weak. Those who are weak are out of money. It's up. At time's up. Money's gone. All that kind of stuff. You got the feds on their trail to compete with us, which I fucking mumble rap. What was this? Vote person, every chance you get, you better vote for Trump. What's this about? Let's see what the annotation says. Trump gave all of his scammers the wave from PPP loans, stimulus checks to drop in the fake bank accounts, aka unemployment, and it was basically free money if you knew what you were doing. Yeah, there are a lot of people that got some free money from PPP loans that did not have to be paid back. But remember, money from the government and socialism, and that's bad. So don't take free money, but just make sure you hate socialism, but also take free money secretly from the government. Oh, man. Got the mag on. You still won't bust. Room full of money. Face numb like the Coke rush. Whole bunch of bottles in the red ain't cola. That's got to be lean or something. Fuck if I don't know. This ain't for the weak man. He says it a couple times. This ain't for the weak man. This shit ain't for the weak man. Where there was another line too. What you know about staying above water dog paddling? So doggy paddle would be a very poor form of swimming. Like if you're not a good swimmer, you doggy paddle. And you basically do it just to keep your head above water. Like you're not going to succeed as a swimmer doggy paddling, essentially. Balling all year. These people just weekend. There's something first verse too. Take a million L's to prevail like it's easy. I ain't want to do the song. Act like I was sleepy. Take a good bitch, make her bad, then release her. Main bitch got her own cash like Keisha. I don't know anything about Keisha. Bankroll, pick and blue. This shit ain't for weak man. You ain't getting money. You was balling for a weekend. Just getting started. Already in the deep end. This just started, but I know it get deeper. I need to slice out this shit like a pizza. The album is we're in a fairly dark place. These last 4 or 5 tracks, man, have been kind of dark. Stress, cope, that kind of thing. Let's move on to track 13, which is Kind of Money. The producer 614 Ace dropping in 13, track 13. Here we go. I kind of like Weekend. She really hoped the condom ripped.
Strip a hoe on my ass, I ain't even about to get that hoe to pill. Made my name off blowing pills, I'm a heavyweight like Holyfield. I walk in the club with no ID. Oh bro, you rap, I had no idea. Bitch said she want 5K to hit it. I buy PT and just pour her in. I'm losing connection, I'm in the hills. He's jealous, I'm never gonna know how I feel. My eyes real low like I'm from Korea. I sin every day, but God forgive. The phone I park is low, it's sin so low that you gotta dive a bin. Dogs are smart, I told him to give her new heels and basically hide her ribs. That pussy so good, I'm driving to it. That pussy so wet, I'ma dive into it. I'm stacking this money, put pride into it. I look at my stash, my pride and joy. Baby, look what I did, I got prouder for you. I'm treating my man and my side like daughters. I fill up her price with a wild ass note. I'm throwing up foes in my pockets full. Ooh, he ain't even got no money. Why the fuck little nigga talk about money? Ooh, I ain't even count my money. I ain't touch nothing, that's the pile up money.
That's the pile up money.
Got all the bricks inside by the onion. Fees got the pints of the money. Wham said Lil Dan got the money. She know I'm getting all kind of money. She know I'm getting all kind of money.
Not really into this part.
She know I'm getting all kind of money.
Not really into this track overall. Most of the chorus.
That pussy so good, I'm driving to it.
I'd be fine without the chorus at all.
I'm stacking this money, put pride into it. I look at my stash, my pride and joy. Baby, look what I did, I got prouder for you. I'm treating my man and my side like daughters. I fill up her price with a wild ass note. I'm throwing up foes in my pockets full.
I like what he's doing. You know, I fill up the purse with the one that's in. He kind of does it almost like there's so much money it's shooting out of his hand. Yeah, this one's fine. I think this is another one I would have just not put on the album. Huh. I'm surprised by the sound that we're hearing on the second half. That started really on the end of the first half. Really kind of surprised. Again, I didn't know what to expect, but the way it started off, I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna have some silliness and some ridiculousness, and honestly, I was really starting to expect a little bit more energy, especially with You Know I think that was the one where he really started cracking off on his flow. The Sexy Liar I enjoyed, although I don't remember now why, but Yeah, this back half is really kind of in a spot I did not expect. Let's move on. Kind of Money, it's fine. It's fine. Again, I feel like it's one of those tracks that it's not bad. You don't necessarily need to skip it, but to me, it doesn't necessarily add anything to the album. I do like, oh, she is a little snobby bitch. Don't say thanks to the compliment. Ooh, snobby little bitch. All right, this is track 14, GAIG. I don't know what that stands for. Producers are Mitch Gone Mad, West Gone Mad. Jumping into 14. Here we go.
Baby, just treat me like Santa, sit on my lap. I got some gifts in the bag. I got expensive ass habits. I should be under the jail. I just keep killing the game on camera. Having these cousins red dirt, they think it's from Alabama. Fuck being humble, I ain't average. Turn up, I'm savage. He on the block of that sand. We built him a castle. I don't want to talk them how I walk on them beats, they should bring me an album. Young nigga, box on the back of my Glock, won't switch with my nigga. I'm eating these pills, I'm geeking, I'm geeking, yeah. I'm having these hugs. I might overdose on sex. I'm GIG, but I'm good as it gets. I know I heard good
as it gets.
These niggas on the street, they have pay for the checks. I'm late for my funeral, finding the fit. I still gonna get rich. I'm a little nigga, I stand on my money.
I stand off my money.
You know it's fuck you for life, you hate say a lot for the ones that I got this money just done on my ex. I don't got quality time, I got Zell. She doing that like
the image that went through my head of somebody who is short but has a lot of money, be like, hold on. Like talking to some girl, oh, she's a little bit taller than me. Hold on. And just like putting a bunch of money on the ground, like stacking it all up. And it's okay. That's just fucking hilarious to me. And then of course he throws, I'm bigger than Shaq. So when he's standing on his money, he's like huge, right? That's just funny. Let me back it up just a little bit. That was good. I like that bit.
Nigga never worried 20 yet. I break a hole on my separate ways. Man, I feel like Kevin Federline. Babe, I feel like you the perfect lady. I imagine all of my fantasy. Get a funny feeling when we chillin'. Got a real beat, think about settling. I should be under the jail. How'd you killing the game on camera? Having it cause of these red dirt. They think I'm from Alabama, nigga.
I think with the production, it's been very solid. But it's very much a loop it and leave it for the most part. A lot of the production has been, and I'm fine with that. You know, if the beat's solid, then that's cool, whatever. But typically with production, I like hearing evolution as the song progresses. And really, I mean, there's only been one beat switch. Like there really has not been a lot of change when it comes to the production of the tracks. But I kind of like Good As It Gets. There's some funny shit. And that one. Fucking stand on my money. Bigger than Shaq. Park handicap because I walk with a limp. I'm married at home. My wedding day, February 28th. That shit was funny, man. Break a hoe and go my separate ways. I feel like Kevin Federline. So Kevin Federline, this is not annotated, but I can actually provide insight here. That's the guy that was the dancer that married Britney Spears. And everyone was telling her, don't marry him. But he pulled that shit off, and he got a lot of money from her because of it. I'm cool with this one. Cool with this track. I'm late for my funeral. Finding a fit. Late for my own damn funeral. That's an interesting line. Especially given some of the stuff that he's said so far. I'm kind of ready for something to... I feel like we need to shift a bit. We've kind of just been in this space. I feel like I'm starting to get a little uninterested. Nothing's been bad, but nothing's been amazing. But I feel like right now this album needs a bit of a kick, a little bit of some spice. Let's kind of get out of this lane that we've been in for the last 4, 5, 6 tracks. Mix it up a little bit, get rolling more. 15 is called Who to One. Mitch Gone Mad, West Gone Mad, a lot of producers on those. In LA, The Brother Man, 94 The Genius, Jay Miller, and J. Rich La Playa. A lot of production on this guy. This one doesn't have a lot of listens. The next one has a little bit more. But I feel like we've just kind of hit this valley right now on this section of the album. So hopefully it spices up a bit. We'll see what happens. Anyway, here we go. Track 15, Who to One.
My cup gone, still can't sleep. 20 hands on my mind, I'm thinking. Bitch, you count your hands and your feet. How many niggas did you met like me? Hold on, go, shit, I still ain't seen it. So this game, little bro, let it sink in. I don't know Rolling Stone, but they know me though. Put me at the play, make the hit like
I don't know Rolling Stone.
Green light his ass talking like a female. All my dollar signs blue like Caesar. Take my oil, shit, bend me to Eastern. I can't even lie, man, I like her, she decent. I'm on she's water clean, you can drink it. Bitches ain't love you, they sneaking and linking. $5 ain't shit to me, I sneeze. I feel them M's in the air, Benny Siegel. Ones in the air, she entitled to keep. Can't have my up, baby, take it or leave. If I go broke, everybody a tease. Fucking broke bitches, I just
I like the production on this. A little bit more sound.
You a grown man, got feeling me way. She got a whole nigga still tag my name. L-O-V-E. These fuck nigga love hate on me. T-R-A-P. I know this shit my G. She just a freak link.
This is a little better.
R-O-C-K. Rock out on the options with me. Money with PTs. My big 3 Kirk KD. Debo Smokey. Niggas always talk shit when I leave. Prostitutes grabbing on my arm. I keep triggering my shit. No black. Tripping up my will.
Oh, that was good. I can't believe this isn't highlighted right here. Debo Smokey. People always talk shit when I leave. That's a reference to the movie Friday. And Debo. I got mind control over Debo. When he come around, I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again. I can't believe that's not annotated. The damn kids these days ain't seen the movies. You gotta see Friday. Friday's a classic. That shit was funny. Very funny. I love this LOVE. These fuck people love hating on me. Better production. Well, I don't want to say better, but like a little bit more, kind of like lighter tones, a little bit more refreshing sound on the production here. I'm liking this one. I'm glad we're getting a little bit of a variety here because I felt like getting stagnant on these last few tracks. But I'm liking this one. That's pretty good. And it's like a watery guitar sound. Yeah, good shit. I like this one. I'm surprised it has so few listens. I like this one quite a bit. It's chill, but it's chill kind of on the light side, not so much on the dark side. I don't know what this means. Don't make me give your little hoe to the gang. She get on that PJ. I don't know what the PJ stands for. Her phone ain't gonna ring. I don't know what PJ stands for. Trap and sell work. I was about 13. That's Captain Save-A-Ho. Look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Yeah, little mom. I know what you're saying. My hoodie Josiah, but I'm not a saint. Yeah, I like that one. I like Who to One. Let's keep going. We got a unreleased leak. Producer is Bass Kids. This is track 16. Drop it in. Unreleased leak.
That's what crime do. See this, you niggas? That's all the mind move.
I'm reading the producer stamp. I'm excited to hear it.
Bass Kids, answer your motherfucking phone, nigga.
These racks in my pocket, that's what crime do. See my young niggas with me, cause that's how the mind move. I
tag, whatever the fuck it's called.
Look me hit the toe, everything I got exclusive. I kicked an overdrive, I ain't tryna loot. She the fuck the square nigga, had to cut her loose. My young niggas shooting like they running too. Why you lying on my name when you know the truth? Connected with no plug like the Bluetooth. All white truck, but the seats in his suit whoop. Bitch nigga taking for his chain, he like
got a good sound to it.
My cup, I done lied, said it's prune juice. I threw the do sign when I blew through. 7-mile dog in a car with no roof. My honeys turned blue, they got jumped in a Snoop crew. He ain't got no much, make 1,000 every blue moon.
I like the use of that string instrument And with the echo layer on it.
The low just dropped, nigga, cold red. Damn, Veeze really slimed that nigga. For sure did. I make that bitch fuck the blicky before we hold hand. I make that bitch get up with you, make you blow a 10. Hit the Walmart and swipe Giphy's my first gig. If she ain't down to stuff the bag, that's the wrong bitch. Gang.
It's almost like, it's almost sad. Almost. But not quite. It's one of those things where, I'm not necessarily proud of what happened. I'm not necessarily bragging about what happened, but it's more of just, this is what it was type of a thing. Hit the Walmart and swipe Giphy's my first gig. If she ain't down to stuff the bag, that's the wrong bitch. Left the porch 12 years old, richer than some grown men. Man, I really don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about my son being in that kind of situation. He's 13. No. But, I mean, that's your situation, you know? Press the gas, pressure on. We can't give him no chance. The person lied in all his songs. He ain't ever road ran. Anyway, let's keep going. Interesting track.
Yeah. Getting richer. Racing to a miller. Keeping distance. Dodging penitentiary. Just to get what I got, he a turn killer. You better keep some money coming just like your opinion. Keep your head up, it get realer and realer. So much dirt, I forget to repent for forgetting. I'm glad I'm at the gang cause snitches living. I put it on the way like I live in the river. Getting paid for all the shit I've been through. Pouring champagne on the ground, telling bro I'm missing. He lost his mind, I don't know that nigga. I done stressed over a lot, never over bitches. Tell her out, stay inside, they get no privilege. I'ma need a purple cane when I'm old sick. Young nigga got more game than an old nigga. Start smoking, still dropping dirty dope mix.
What an interesting song. You know, the thing that strikes me the most, that second verse, getting paid for all the shit I've been through, pouring champagne on the ground, telling bro I miss him. There's been lots of little hints at mindfuck in this album. And something I really appreciate about Veeze so far is none of this is celebration, none of this is bragging. Well, I mean, there's some bragging, not a lot. But really, it's almost these things that he says about getting paid and the money and all these different things. It's almost like he's making these statements. He's saying these things. But in these statements, behind it all is almost like this question of, why the hell are things like this? Why the hell am I getting paid for the suffering I've gone through? Why the hell do I have all this money, enough that I can pour champagne out on the ground for a friend of mine? I'd probably rather just have my friend around. You know, just there's all these layers, and at the bottom end of these layers, it feels like, how the fuck is this the world we live in? How the fuck is this reality? How the fuck does any of this make sense? How is it that through thousands of years of human civilization, this is what we've built for ourselves? It feels like that. It feels like that question is just constantly the seed of everything else. Well, maybe not the seed, but like at the root of everything else. Keep your head up. It gets real and real. There's so much dirt. I forgot to repent for forgiveness. I'm glad I'm out the game because the snitch is living. Getting richer, racing to a Miller. Miller's got to be million, I assume. Keeping distant, dodging penitentiary just to get what I got. He'll turn killer. You better keep some money coming, just like your opinion. I like that a lot. Like, I feel like that statement right there is his version of saying you should probably worry more about making money than telling other people what you think. Which is a great thing to say. That's like a great one to have at the ready. Why don't you worry about making more money rather than telling people what you think? I really like that. But again, in this track, he's doing the thing where he's kind of in this screwed delivery, weak delivery, tired, fucked up, stressed out, coping. The way I lean break the laws of physics. I ain't just rapping, I'm speaking from experience. Bust the Rapper, you're gonna see the white like Britney Spears in it. That's gotta be like a drug reference, I assume. Gallery don't make me appointments. I don't know that. Take 75, still put chills in me. I don't get that. Give my bitch 1,000 at a time just for dealing with me. Take 1,000 beans to the hillbillies. How the fuck I build a friendship with pill sniffers? It be the fakest people claiming they're the realest people. I need the quickest way to get up to a meal ticket. Like, so much, there's this stress and confusion and a lot of just what the fuck? How is it that this is how things are? How did things come to be this way? And it's on all levels. It's his own personal life. It's the people around him. It's the world. I mean, it seems like it's just everything. Which is a fair question. Very fair question. That one gets a heart. Unreleased leak gets a heart. This is Lick. This is track 17. We got Come On P as a producer. This is a quick one, 2 minutes. Drop it in, Lick. Kind of getting down on the fucking keyboard right here.
Everything on me tonight. I just hit a lick, but look high and low for this drip, ain't no finding it. You would take my number, need good numbers on these exotic. Pint seal like my true feelings, stay bottled up. Nigga, watch up dialogue, I don't want you talking to. Roll a wood up like a log, and I got my coffee cup. He done sold his catalog, but he didn't get paid enough. Lil' bro, you a kid in my eyes, he your sippy cut. We the Navy boys, known around the nation, boy. I ain't got no hatred in my blood, and I'm thankful for it. Put it on the line for this money, I call cases for it. Bro, put me on the billboard, now I'm banging for it. I'ma throw a world tour every time the camera record. This little bitch so wet and she a stallion, she a seahorse. I gotta work overtime cause I don't wanna need none. My sister realer than most niggas, sometimes I think she a boy. Copy my move. Niggas, some of my biggest fans is your biggest influence. I'm on the jet with billionaires, they ain't wearing no jewelry. Being a real nigga got me opportunity. Don't call me Lil Veeze, man, you niggas be puny. You know, anytime we touch down, then turn it to a movie. Swagger jacket niggas really groupies. Lil nigga.
I'm okay with that song. I like what he's saying in it. But as far as the song, I'm like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But again, this guy says decent amount. Pint sealed like my true feelings, stay bottled up. Watch your dialogue, I don't want you talking tough. He done sold his catalog, but he didn't get paid enough. Little bro, you a kid in my eyes, here's your sippy cup. I ain't got no hatred in my blood, and I'm thankful for it. Put it on the line for this money. I caught cases for it, bro. Put me on a billboard. Now I'm banging fours. I don't know what fours means there. I'm a throw world tour. Little bitch. Keep it real. You really got some money up for the lawyer? Keep it real. You really soaked up all the game the OGs taught us? I don't give a fuck. I waste 5,000 like it's bottled water. Drop 100. Everybody think I'm Wilt like Otto Potter. Who the fuck are these people? Wilt Chamberlain, probably. Yep, 100 points. And then Otto Potter Jr., who some claim looked like Wilt. Okay. Pop a pill, that monkey on my back like Dora the Explorer. Every time this bitch pull up on me, don't draws, no bra. I don't care how icy it get. I ain't throwing salt. Interesting, man. So, I mean, another thing that there is another mention of just self-awareness for Veeze here is just this focus on... I like that he doesn't really appreciate that people hate so much. And it's not even about hating on him, just hating in general. He seems to have this kind of disdain for haters in general, which, yeah, good. And it's enough that he is like, you know what? I don't want to be like that. I ain't going to throw salt. I don't care how icy it gets. I ain't throwing salt. I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to be. That's good. You know, It's funny sometimes, these different like surprise role models that you find in hip hop. I mean, not like it's impossible or anything like that. It's not like hip hop is the stereotypical, oh, fucking drugs and bitches and all that shit, right? It's not, obviously that's present, but what I like is here's a guy who has said, I think it was the previous track even, you know, I'm rapping from experience. And there's something I really appreciate about Metallica. We're going to come out of the blue here with that one. Metallica, James Hetfield was talking about being on tour and drinking all the time and all the parties and all this, and how, you know, after a while you think it's so wild and so crazy, but really once you realize what's going on, it's just boring. It's the same shit every night, and there's no risk because there's no anything. It's all a very shallow experience. There's nothing to lose because there's nothing there to begin with. It's just a constant party scene. And so here we have Veeze, you know, basically living his life and dealing with haters and the effect that his had on him and how he feels about it, enough that he doesn't want to be a hater, and enough so that he's even saying that, just kind of throwing that idea out into his music. I ain't gonna throw salt. I ain't gonna be a hater. Because, man, there are people out there who are just miserable. And the reason why they're miserable is because they stay miserable. Because all they do is hate everything else. That's all they do. They just hate on shit. And, I mean, you can do that if you want, and you'll never have fun again. Never have fun again. You'll never enjoy anything. What a wonderful life to never enjoy anything. Interesting, man. I was cool with Lick. I'm cool with that one. Yeah, we got another 4-track run going here. This is 18. Safe 2. Rokane and Concept P are the producers. Dropping at 18. Another quick one, 2.5 minutes. They're all pretty quick. The last one's 4.5 minutes. I think that's actually the longest off the album, the final track. So a couple quick ones, and then we're almost done.
If you recorded that, huh? Alright. There you go. Yeah, nigga came a long way. Made 100K, blew it up, made it all back in one day. Paying for the words I say, I know it ain't straight. I made the best out of there. Jay, hope you got something else to say, cause it ain't safe. Yeah, hope you got something else to say, cause it ain't safe. Young nigga used to want 100K, now what I got now, I'm scared to say. Where I'm come from, I ain't never say. Got chopped for the storm, we'll let it rain. Little bitch used to wear tight clothes and she been with the kid, got better taste. Right, used to take me to the studio.
Great production.
Tell me if I like grab the range. Only thing different, our schedule change. You heard I said, but don't tell what I say. Telling I'm a real big player, man. Like great bitch walk from here to LA. But I make the best out of it every day. Hope you got something else to say, cause it ain't safe. Hope you got something else
I love these,
cause it ain't safe.
like these very soft synth sounds.
In the 50s on me tonight, look like red beans and rice. These hoes don't give a fuck if a nigga charge you for the money, you can fuck for nothing. You ready to slide it, you ready to go through the life when he just left the hammer, don't cry. My brother play football, he can't even see us on high, all he know is that he looks just alike. Yeah, you came a long way, man, okay. Blew it all, make it back one day. I say, got something you'll say, cause it ain't safe.
I feel like we've let the sun back in, the light back in. You know, these last couple tracks, we've turned from this energy, from something that was kind of dark into something that's a little bit lighter now. Which is great, because if you're a person who, we're kind of just talking about that, right? Like, you can be miserable all the time if you just sit around and hate on things. And not that Veeze was hating on things before. He wasn't hating. He was just kind of seeing reality, and this shit, you know, it has an effect on a person. But now these last couple tracks, man, we're opening up the windows a bit. We're letting the sunlight through. We're letting the breeze through. We're kind of airing things out. We're coming out of that dark place. I really love, what is this? I hope you got something in your safe, because it ain't safe. Like, I hope you've got, essentially, a backup plan for when shit goes south. Because the experience I've had in my life, shit goes south. It does. And I'm not speaking Me's perfect, more V's, what V's is saying. It does. I hope you got a plan, something that you can rely on, something that will let you stay safe, because the world is not safe. I like this. You want to ball real hard, you pull a hamstring, you know you're going to be out the game. What was this thing about his brother? Wants to play football or something. My brother played football. He can't even see it so high. All he knows is he misses the life. The annotation is, can somebody tell me what this line means? I've been trying to decipher it for 30 minutes. My brother play football. He can't even see. It's so high. All he knows that he misses the life. Like, I wonder if he can't even see it so high, as in like the top of the athletic pyramid, the pro, trying to make it to pro. And so maybe, he tried, but he didn't make it to pro. And so now he misses that life because once I don't know. I mean, assuming, let's just say for the sake of argument, his brother played football college. But if you don't get drafted, that's it. It's over, right? There's nothing else to do. You can't, if you don't hit that high peak of pro, which is a very high level of play, it's over. So maybe that's what that means. He can't even, it's so high up, that level of play, he just can't get there, and he misses playing football. These hoes don't give a fuck if a person charge you for the money. You can fuck them tonight. Odd kind of, I mean, I think the way he recorded this, it sounded like he recorded it line by line instead of together, but I know you came out just to see me tonight, but my main bitch is here. That's why I had to dodge you. Hope you brought you a life jacket with your bikini. Too wavy, I might just drown you. I don't know. She said she's happy to see me. She really feel lucky. I told her, go play a lottery. Jesus, man. But, with the production and some of the things that are being said here, there is a bit of a, instead of this shit dragging me down, it's almost like I'm trying to blow this stuff off. I'm trying to blow this stuff off so it won't drag me down. That's what it feels like. I'm telling you, I'm a real big player. I can make a bitch walk from here to LA. I'm getting dizzy. I nap on the plane. Went from MIA to A. What's A? I don't know what A is. Maybe Atlanta. No, because going from Miami to Atlanta ain't shit. It's like a quick flight. I don't know. Used to want 100K. Now what I got, I'm scared to say. Came a long way, made 100K, blew it all, made it all back in one day. Pain from the words that I say. I know it sounds strange, but I make the best out of it every day. It's again, man. I'm trying my best to not make it sound like some sort of backhanded compliment, right? But Veeze, he's really impressing me. He's really impressing me. He cares about what he's saying, and I kind of feel bad for the guy because it sounds pretty clear that people have talked shit about him, and maybe he's not getting the attention he deserves, and all this other stuff. But he cares. He actually cares about the shit that he says. I think that my guess would be the biggest hang up with him is that, people hear stuff like this and they immediately disregard it. Like, nah, oh, it's that mumble shit. Ooh, the mumble word. You're not allowed to say that, Bob. I said it. That's right. I fucking said it. Oh, it's that stupid mumble shit. I don't want to listen to that shit. That shit sucks. That shit's trash, And it's too bad because I think, especially with Veeze, what he's doing, it is part of his execution. It's part of his expression. It's this fucking tired, stressed out, fucking worn down, and confused. I don't understand why the world is this way. That's what I get from him. Let's keep going, man. We're almost done. This is Gangermatic, which is also known as Track 19. Producer is Pooh Beats. Another quick one, 2.5 minutes. Track 19, Gangermatic. Hopefully this album kind of completes on a lighter note. I would really like it if that happened.
While getting blunted, swing wood and metal V Paul Bunyan. Bag full of yellow pills, look like a funny. Streets getting ugly, free my nigga Dougie. Doggy told me I was measured back when I was hustling. But but you never listen, man, that shit aggravate. Soon as the nigga make it, got to do 1,000 favors. They don't give a fuck if you did your mama favor. Now when the phone ring, who gon' pick it up? When you feeling down, who gon' lift you up? When you feel trial, who gon' call, get them niggas hit up? If you go broke, who gon' throw you something? Them bitches ain't gon' care, they gon' kick dirt on you. They fucking other niggas and you put purses on them. Them sack chasing bitches, they around, I ain't flirting with. They see the big dog, wanna take one. You gotta watch out every cardboard, we turf one. It seems you ain't got it, everything about chicken. Pride too big to go get a job in it. Pocket so empty, feel like a clock ticking. Gun in your hand loaded and you sweating bullets. When you get your time, she gon' fuck half the city. Same niggas that you call gang laughing at you. You ain't heard about your boy, what would happen to him? Say he's turned just like the guy, he's some pastor boy. All these dead men on me, I'm a walking cemetery. Ain't too real, I mean my brother talking, bitch, you got some nerve. Show me that you love, you wanna be with me forever. I love the Christian Dior shade wear, even if it's dark. I think about my niggas deceased, even in the bar. Order another 1,000 ones, make these bitches twerk. Billboard Veeze.
That's a good one too. It's almost like a, I don't want to say cautionary tale, but I was thinking at one point, I was like, this is the Veeze version of Ain't Nobody Praying For Me. Ain't nobody praying for me. But it's more than that. I mean, obviously he's not trying to replicate Kendrick or anything like that. He's just going through, basically, we've kind of gotten to all these things that he's hinted at, and now it's just one clean laundry list of this is all the bullshit you have to deal with. Ongoing struggle when I'm getting blunted. Bag full of yellow pills looks like fun. Streets getting ugly. Dougie told me I was major back when I was hustling. Why she never listen, man? That shit aggravating. Soon as a person make it, you got to do 1,000 favors. They don't give a fuck if you did your mom a favor. Now when the phone ring, who's going to pick it up when you're feeling down? Who's going to lift you up when you feel tired? Who's going to call? Get them people up. If you go broke, who's going to throw you something? Bitches don't care. They're going to kick dirt on you. They'll be fucking other people and you put purses on them. Them sack chasing bitches. They're around. I ain't flirting with them. They see the big dog. They want to tapeworm him. So parasite. Feed off it. Gotta watch out for every car. We're turf worn. Burn the trap out until it's hot like the earth core. What was this thing about Drew Barrymore? I pray my little brother never have to sell. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore, actress, producer, yeah. Became addicted to cocaine along with other drugs at the age of 12. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Had to block somebody. Got the tendency of a bitch. She asked who's on my chain. It's my brother Quinn. I'm riding late, pouring champagne where his mama lived. Every time I'm feeling down, drugs pick me up. Back when I had shit, nobody asked for nothing. How can I explain my problems? Everybody thinks I'm living it up. If I go broke, who's gonna throw me something? Yeah. And this part was really interesting too. Pride too big to get a job, isn't it? Pockets so empty, feels like a clock ticking. Gun in your hand, loaded, and you're sweating bullets. When you get your time, she's gonna fuck half the city. Same people that called gang, same people that you called gang laughing at you. Heard about your boy? What? What happened to him? So he turned his life to God. He's a pastor boy. See that? And this is an interesting one too, because like on the surface, it sounds like maybe he's not really complaining. He really is just listening to all the issues that exist. But there's another one it's not specific. Well, maybe he did say it somewhere, but you just can't even trust the people around you. I mean, that sucks too, right? That's another stress. Trying to deal with all this shit, trying to deal with this, trying to deal with that. But at least I got my friends. Well, fuck, I can't even trust my friends. I don't even know if they'll be there for me if I need them. I don't know what's going to... I mean, are they just going to all turn around and laugh at me when it all goes south instead of helping me out? I think about my friends deceased even in a bar. Yeah, he's just... I don't know, man. Veeze has got a very present mind. Very present mind. Sometimes that's a curse. Sometimes it makes it hard to deal with shit. And then you got to... self-medicate just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, this is another quick one. It's called Tony Hawk. There's no production credits listed at all. It's a minute and a half, so we'll drop in real quick. Tony Hawk.
Gang. You know, pray for everybody. R.I.P. Dog Boy Josh, man. Just had some bad news in the studio. It's good though, man. We got our hands on this shit, man. Why if Dallas fly, watch over the real boss. I can go back, I'm too far when I sit and think. Counting all this money, sweating hard like I'm on ecstasy. Sipping on this dirty, it's so dark, it look like Hennessy. I can have them shorties in your yard for some million jugs. Get your money, fuck these hoes, don't let nobody throw you off. Stash the money, love the fam, don't let these niggas double cross. I don't give a fuck how old I am, I'm still on grind like Tony Hawk.
Still gonna grind like
Tony Hawk. Get your money, fuck these hoes, don't let nobody throw you off. Stash your money, love the fam, don't let these niggas double cross. I don't give a fuck how old I am, I'm still on grind like Tony Hawk. I don't give a fuck how old I am, I'm still on grind like Tony Hawk. No kizzy.
I like Tony Hawk. I don't give a fuck how old I am. Still gonna grind like Tony Hawk. Good little like mantra, right? Good little just thought process of fuck it. No, I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, it's almost like a way to kind of amp up your own level of discipline, right? I hope you don't think because we don't talk that we're enemies. I be taking all these painkillers, it ain't healing shit. See that person who killed my brother? I'm putting him over the chimney. I can't lay with these hoes, might try and put me on the internet. I can't trust that bitch. She had me sleep all on her Insta, Snap. Even though all these people toting blicks, they still be flipping bags. Okay, let's click on this, because I forget. I don't even want to read that out loud. It's these annotations, man, Jesus. I don't give a fuck how old I am. Still gonna grind like Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk wants to have one of the games remastered. I can't remember which one, but there was an article about it recently. Like Tony Hawk was even like legit trying to get a hold of the game company. Like, hey, let's remaster. Let's do it. I want to play this game. All right, last one. And I think this is just, it says remix. So I'm assuming this is the remix of track 5, which I totally forgot what it sounds like. 4.5 minutes. Which is much longer than the original version, coming in at under 3. Featuring Lil Uzi Vert, we got Ty Beats and Moon producing. This is the GOMD remix, final track off of, I assume, the deluxe. And the outro, was this the outro when Lil Uzi Vert was talking about he's all dressed up in his house and fucking eating the 7-Eleven pizza and shit? Anyway, here we go. Final track. GOMD. I probably won't have a whole lot to say about this one since it's a remix. I'm assuming lyrically it'll be fairly similar.
Get on my dick, little bitch, and go fuck little pit. My weed from the garden, yeah, smoking no more than a nick. My Brooklyn bitch in the garden while we watching the Knicks. Walk your bitch like a pit, dog shit by my hip. Got more hair all in my sweatsuit, that be that Marnie shit. Mixed green with that purple, I'm tripping, that be that Barney shit.
Fucking Barney.
With a Nike tech, that be that
still, all these years later, Barney's a fucking dinosaur popping up.
Call this bitch a scat, cause this ain't me and my favorite bitch. Me and Lil Veeze go back to back, spend 400,000, never drove to make back. I talk shit, I don't never talk back. Put the tape on the tech, it's a homemade Mac. I just wanna rock me this shit in the trap, and you wouldn't believe how much I made back. They try to put my back to the ropes, I'm on my Jeff Hardy shit. I'm on them opiums, bucks on my face. I don't play boy by my Cardis, bitch. I don't even play with these niggas at all. I don't even know what
I don't play boy about my Cardis.
I don't even know where red carpet is. Get off my dick, little bitch, and go fuck little pit. My weed from the garden, yeah, smoking no more than a nick. My Brooklyn bitch in the garden while we watching the Knicks. Walk your bitch like a pit, dog shit by my hip. Got more hair all in my sweatsuit, that be that Marnie shit. Mixed green with that purple, I'm tripping.
I really like, I don't know, I mean, I know it's just a very simple bass beat, but I just like the hit of that bass beat.
Made so many songs, I can make Lil Uzi greatest hits.
If I had $1 for every time these niggas hate, I'd be rich like Jen, yeah. I got rich with baby face. We came up just make a play. Cry, baby Veeze, using hundreds, wipe it away. I don't got change for 20 niggas.
Use the hundreds, wipe it away. Oh, this is great, man.
I'm shopping, copping, Matty boy. I got this down in MIA. This little bitch will get a house to bang. I met her in LA. I got blood and bombs and crisp on slides and gon' make sure I'm safe.
These stupid ass niggas must be freebasing. Young nigga, I was middle school.
I think that's a reference to the comedian. Ah, shit. What's his name? Richard Pryor.
Mama throw a fundraiser. 7 mile pop star. Bitch, I'm just a Timberlake. I don't trust broke niggas. It is what it is. She being faithful to the kid, but I never commit.
I don't
Get off my
trust
dick, little
broke
bitch. Little
people.
bitch, get off my dick. Let go. Get off my little bitch, get off my dick. Yeah. I might be OG shit. I might be OG shit. I had to realize shit. Gang. Get off my dick, little nigga. Get off my dick. Hating ass niggas. I don't even know what the fuck going on, man. I'm like Justin Timberlake compared to y'all little ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool remix. Although I don't remember how the original sounds now. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Huh. Impressive. Impressive. Honestly, pretty impressive. It is funny how, that first track, I was like, oh shit, okay. Second track, third track, took a while to get used to him, and then, okay, starting to warm up to him, and hearing some of the funny shit that he has to say, and then just going through this whole thing, and it is funny how there is a bias that goes with this type of vocal performance. I feel like if you tried to play this for an old head, if you tried to play this for a Kendrick fan, or Kanye fan, like there's all these subsections of hip hop fan bases. And I'm pretty sure, obviously it's not like I talk to everybody, but people have their opinions about what's good and what's bad, of course, and that's everything. But it is interesting how there's just kind of like this bias against this sound when it comes to how someone raps and the type of voice that they use and just whatever they associate it with. And I find that fascinating because I'm coming up on 4 years. I'm actually probably going to make my anniversary video this weekend, just talk about some stuff. I find it fascinating that even when you enjoy hip hop, you can have a negative bias against hip hop. Or at least against some sections of hip-hop. And I suppose that's true for everything. You can be a fan of video games and hate certain types of video games even though you haven't played them. And that's everything, I suppose, right? But I guess all I'm really trying to say is that it's too bad. It's too bad. I wish people would challenge their own negative opinions more in all things. Because it is fascinating. Well, not fascinating. It's fucking terrifying how easy some of these ideas slip into our heads when they're not even our ideas. They're not our ideas. They're somebody else's ideas. They're media, social media, movie, whatever. Like there's just these things that come in and they soak into the brain. They stick to the brain. And all of a sudden you've got this opinion about something and you don't even know anything about it. We should always challenge that. We should always challenge our own opinions. We should. If anything, it strengthens how you feel about a certain thing when you challenge the opinion because it makes you research it, understand it better, have more knowledge about it, and then you're stronger in how you feel. Or maybe you find out, oh, fuck, I'm full of shit. Oops. Oopsie. Didn't realize I was being a jackass and just believing other shit that I never honestly did believe or didn't know or didn't realize because I didn't experience it myself, didn't try it out for myself, didn't listen to it for myself. The tricky thing with this album will be, going forward, additional listens on a music aspect, on a listening enjoyment aspect. Will it click? Will it click? Because from what I've noticed with stuff like this, with Lucky, who was another one? There was another one who was kind of like in this vocal range area. My life, generally speaking, is pretty positive. I'm not going through these feelings. And so listening to this and what he's saying and how it's being presented, I can see how that clicks if you're in that space. But I'm not in that space. So I don't know if it will click. I mean, in a way, I kind of hope it doesn't click, right? Because I'm just, same thing with extentation, right? Some of that shit. Like I listen to it and I go, yeah, I get why people listen to this. I get why people are so drawn to this and can attach to it and feel it. I'm just not there. And that's not a problem. You know, that's not something that needs to be fixed. That's just what it is. So it will be interesting going forward, listening to this more and seeing, can my brain just exist with this and be next to it and have it surround me and will it click on any level in terms of music? I don't know. We'll see, but I'm glad I finally sat down with this. I know if those of you who are part of the Discord gang that have been pushing this for a while, you had to wait. You had to wait. And you know what? A lot of people have to wait. That's just how it goes. There's more music that I have time to listen to. That will always be the case. So I don't really worry about that anymore. But I'm glad you guys pushed. I'm glad you guys didn't let up. I'm glad you guys made me sit down and listen to this. I'm glad I listened to it. I'm glad I gave it a fair chance. It was challenging at first. But again, it's just because of the sound. That's it. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of style too, but there's nothing, it's funny, there's nothing like inherently wrong. But I can hear why people would just go, oh, no, don't like that. But listen to it. No, I don't want to listen to it. But then the funny thing is, right, is, you know, right now, the people who are okay with listening to Veeze, saying that about the other people, the same thing is true for us when it comes to the other people and their music and what they like. Oh, no, I don't want to. So we can't pat ourselves on the back too much for being so open-minded when we then fucking turn around and refuse to listen to their shit, right? And that's an experience I get all the time because I get people recommending this and that and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then I see other people go, oh, why are you listening to that? Because those fucking people like it. And the shit you're talking about, their music, is the same shit they talk about your music. That's how it works. It's this whole big circle. All these different opinions flying around. Anyway, 2.5 hours. All right. Well, y'all, enjoy that weekend. And, yeah, we'll see you soon.